Welcome everyone. It's our pleasure to introduce you this topic about WAE or WAE. This is an interesting topic about how networks allows to connect to the world with our devices. First of all, we need to understand that Y or WAE has two different meanings. The first topic or the first meaning that we are going to explain today is wide area Ethernet. That is a network technology that extends Ethernet services across wide geography areas. And the second one is wireless application environment that is used to commonly in all devices. And there is a technology in architectural method or program that allows organization to use Ethernet protocols over WAP to use WAN and moving to a LAN. Wide area Ethernet extends the capabilities of Ethernet networks typically used in a LAN to wider distance similar to wide area networks as a WAN. This allows multiple geography locations and devices in the organizations connect into a single network that is stronger. Also, making easier to expand your network by adding new locations and increasing the transmission capacity without hassle and other technologies. Improves the integration, enabling different transmission between different locations that also makes easier and efficiently this technology. To obtain the results and making stronger the network and using as a way and obtain all the results. We use typically and physically connects. For example, fiber optic cables, Ethernet interfaces, unlike the traditional division multiplexing, such as we call TDM method. Well, also we use not physical methods, that is technology and different protocols, such as multi-protocol label switching. That is a routing protocol that allows the efficiency transmission the data and the package through the networks as a route. And also we use VPN, that is a virtual private network that creates a secure weight in space. And also we have Sonet ACDH that use optical network infrastructure to transport ARNet traffic in between overload distance. And finally, we have IP routing that use a traditional IP routing protocol to manage all the traffic between different points and different devices.
Now let's look at the uses of WA. To start with, we have corporate site connection. This allows companies to connect their headquarters with geographically distributed branches. And next, we have campus networks. These are used to connect different buildings within a university or business campus. And lastly, we have hybrid cloud services. WA facilitates a connection between private data centers and public cloud services, ensuring secure and fast integration. Okay, now let's move on to the advantages. First, we have data centralization. This allows for the storage of files and backups in a single location, eliminating the need for over-provisioning servers. Additionally, there's no data duplication. All authorized users access the most recent version of files, which eliminates version control issues. And finally, we have increased productivity. This provides a higher bandwidth for faster and more collaborative communications. With regard to the disadvantages, we have firstly cost. Implementing a WA can be expensive, especially for large companies with multiple branches. Also, there's complexity. Setting up and managing a WA requires advanced technical knowledge, which increases the complexity of its administration. Regarding future trends in WA, we have the following. First, we have artificial intelligence and automation. These technologies enhance WA performance by allowing for the prediction of issues and efficient traffic management. In addition, we have software-defined networks. The integration of SDN with WA offers flexible traffic control, and facilitates security policies and bandwidth optimization. Lastly, we have 5G and its impact. 5G will transform ones, including WAE, by providing higher speeds and lower latency, enabling advanced applications and efficient connections to IoT devices.
Now, let's move on to the second topic for today, that is wireless application environment.
And the wireless application environment is a part of the wireless application protocol and technology designed in the early years of the mobile era to allow devices such as cell phone to access applications and web content over mobile networks. And the wireless application environment provides a lightweight application architecture suitable for the limitation of mobile devices of the era and such as small screens and limited bandwidth, and it operated under the inclined and model and word processing occurred primarily on the server, while the mobile devices handled presentation and user interaction. But the question is, how did it work? And the wireless application environment uses a set of technologies and protocols, and in this part, including wireless markup language. And the markup language is similar to HTML but optimized for small screens and low speed connections. And the second part is a wireless gateway connection protocol, but as a server that acted as an intermediary between mobile devices and traditional web servers and translating requests and response in the server. And the transport protocols and the wireless application protocols uses adapted versions of protocols such as HTTP and TCP for wireless networks, allowing effective communication in conditions of limited connectivity.
Now the reasons for why obsolescence, the wireless application environment became obsolete mainly due to the following reasons. The first one was the slow connection and WAP limitations. WAE was designed to operate on low-speed mobile networks and on devices with a very limited processing and storage capabilities. With the arrival of faster networks, the WAP model could not take advantage of the improved bandwidth or the processing capabilities of modern mobile devices. The second one was the limited user interface and experience. Languages like WML and WML script restrict the ability of application to offer graphical interface and advanced functionalities, resulting in a very basic user experience compared to modern application. The third one is the evolution of mobile browsers. As mobile browsers improved and adopted web standards like HTML5 or CSS3 and JavaScript, mobile devices could directly access full websites, eliminating the need for intermediaries like web. The technologies that replace WAE, HTML5 and progressive web apps enable mobile devices to access web applications with much rich interface and functionalities without the need for intermediary technologies like WAP. The native applications, smartphones with operating systems like iOS and Android introduce native apps that offer better performance, more advanced interface, and the access to devices features and the faster networks. These mobile technologies remove many of the limitations we try to address, allowing for much faster and more efficient data connections. Hello, my name is Valeria, and now I'm going to talk about the disadvantage of WAE. So the first one is the technological limitations. That means that WML-based applications were simple and did not offer the functionality or interactivity expected in more modern web applications. The second one is the low performance because WAE applications provide inferior performance compared to conventional web applications due to the network and hardware limitation of devices at the time.